laughing about how it's not really funny, but it's Arizona. It just is. We can normally regulate the temperature of this room after the flow class that we have, and but today that was went to go open up the doors, and he's like, "Oh, it's officially hotter outside than it is inside, so it won't work." So that's okay. We today, my husband and I, we were driving in a parking lot. We saw like a sliver of shade, and we were like, "Let's park there. We don't care how far we have to walk or whatever, right?" Because and it's getting to that those are coping mechanisms that we have because we live in the beautiful state of Arizona. So they're the best. So this is the last month of May. We have been talking about these vibrations and just this rhythm within the body. And we've done a bunch of different types of things in order to kind of feel that. So tonight we're gonna do some breathing and just some basic breathing, but it's going to be something that we're going to do for quite a while, and then we're going to pause and then see how we feel, and then we'll do it again, and then we'll pause and kind of settle in deeper, and then we'll do it a third time, and then we'll go into some silence. So who has never meditated? Okay, this will be really good for you guys then, because it'll be more like we have focused direction. Sometimes when we start a meditation practice, it can be difficult, right? To just be like, okay, close your eyes and just sit there and don't have any crazy ruminating thoughts. Have fun. And that doesn't work that well. So I try to give you guys a tool so then you can use the tool in order to be able to take it into your normal life. So box breathing is really familiar. Lots of people are familiar with box breathing, and but just for anybody who hasn't ever done it before, it's we will breathe in to a count of 4, then we will hold it for a count of 4, then we will exhale for a count of 4, and then we'll hold that out breath at a count of 4. So we're going to do it one round with me kind of guiding you through with that. The second round, we're going to be doing it in a little bit of a different way, really focusing on our heart, and as if you have nostrils in your heart, in your chest, okay? And kind of like letting that go in and out. And then the fourth time, I'm going to do minimal instruction on it, and then just kind of really feeling into the body. So before we get started, let's just take a moment to feel how we feel, and like really be aware of how we're feeling right now. And just take you don't have to do anything special, eyes closed, eyes open, whatever. And just kind of see, what's coming up. Because like even for myself, I can feel I'm getting like a tickle in my throat, or, I have a little bit of heat running down my back, and things like that. So it's just kind of checking it, right? Feel what's there. Sometimes what feels there is heavy. Sometimes it feels spacey. Sometimes it feels disconnected. Sometimes we feel grounded. And just kind of being aware of that. Okay. So now that's not actually our meditation. That's literally, I just want you to feel on yourself, okay? And be a little bit aware, because there's a lot of excitement. Everybody's excited to see each other in the room, and that makes me super happy, and I love that. And so before we started, everybody's kind of visiting and talking and stuff, which is beautiful and exactly what I want from everybody here. But then in order to kind of regroup and to go from one extreme to the other, sometimes it's good to take a pause. So think about that too with your regular life, right? So when you go out these doors and you're in your regular life, sometimes we're in one vibration and we hop into the next one, and we think we're just going to be able to roll like that. And we actually can't. We're not designed to just roll like that. So just taking a second to feel what's coming up and what's going on inside of yourself is really, really helpful. Oh, I just have to say this really quickly because everybody knows that these two spots right here are normally taken by Kat and Pete. And I see on Instagram right now that they're on Instagram watching. So that makes me super happy. So, so yeah, so we have to say hi to them. Okay, so now one of the things that I would like you guys to really think about as we go into this meditation practice tonight is if I could breathe from the cells of the body, if I could breathe from the pores on my skin, if I could breathe through the organs in my body, what would that be like as we do this? Okay, so it'll be kind of a like an exploration for you on this practice that we're going to do. Okay, all right, so sitting up nice and tall, and then just relaxing down the shoulders so that they're like a little bit away from your ears, and just allowing yourself to settle in. And then again, just doing a nice little check-in with the jaw, making sure that it's not tight, the throat isn't constricted, the tongue isn't tight. But then still being properly seated, being engaged. We're sitting upright. We're not kind of just flopping all over the place. We're doing a practice, a mental, if you will, exercise almost in that sense, right? Eyes are softly closed. So we are going to, again, we're going to inhale to the count of 4, hold it to the count of 4, exhale to the count of 4, and then hold to the count of 4. And here we go. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, you guys, my fault. I'm gonna start over. Everybody who does yoga nidra with me knows that I do 4, 7, 8 breathing, and it's my jam, and so that's where I went. So I'm so sorry. So the needle on the record, and now we go back. Okay, here we go. Okay. So again, sitting up nice and tall.
We need to pause.
Yeah, everybody kind of settle in. Okay. And here we go. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Just breathe naturally. Pay very close attention to everything that's going on inside of you. We're going to do another round, and this time I would like you to envision that you are breathing in and out from your heart. So just bringing your center of focus to your heart, and here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe naturally. right, on our last round, for this last one, we're going to envision that we are literally breathing through the pores in our arms and our skin. Everything will be through your nose. The inhales and the exhales will be through your nose. I'm not going to the count, I'm just going to tell you to inhale and exhale. And here we go. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. 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 Last one. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And just breathe naturally. Try to bring your gaze point to your third eye, your imaginary gaze point to your third eye with your eyes closed. And for the next few minutes, I would encourage you to envision as you inhale, again, the inhale is pulling all the oxygen in through the pores of the skin. And the exhale, it's going out from the pores of your skin. Just envision that with each breath that you take. Doing one last check through your entire body. Noticing if it feels like there's more space. Noticing what your heart's doing. Everything in the body. And allow yourself to maybe have a little bit more freedom and a little bit more movement in your body if that's what you need right now. And just slowly allow yourself to come out of this state. Okay. How's everybody feel? That's good? Good? Okay. Yeah. It's nice. If we can direct our breathing a little bit, it's really amazing. Sometimes I've done classes where I've had people kind of like stare at each other and then envision that they're just breathing out of one lung or breathing out of the back. And the other person can actually see that like one side is actually just moving or the back is just moving. And so we have the power to do amazing things with our breath. And so when we are frazzled, our breath is really the biggest thing that we take with us everywhere we go. And so if we can just kind of find a way to, it's almost like trying to create some space inside the body, you know? So does anybody want to share anything about how they felt? It's been a whole month of this rhythm thing and what the rhythm in your body was from the beginning to now. Anybody? No? Okay.
I'll share.
Play.
When
Thanks,
I
honey.
did the cell thing, it felt like a plant or a tree, because like that's how they breathe. I thought it was a tree. It was weird. Yeah, it was a tree. I literally was like a tree.
That's awesome. I
Because
love
they
that.
breathe with
Yeah.
all their
Yeah,
skin.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
just
yeah.
weird, so.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay. I'm so glad. Did anybody else feel like they were a plant? I love plants.
Like, you know how like photosynthesis like
Yeah.
is taken in and then it comes out. So it's like you kind of like take in the day or the moment, but it feels good to, you know, you don't have like when we breathe in and hold our breath, you know, you want to breathe, but actually you want to let it out. And
Yeah.
you let it out and hold it when you're like empty and still is when you're like, oh, having less feels better a little bit.
I love that. Thank you. Less is more. Yes.
Like how you were saying, making space. For me, I was like taking in the fresh new breath and then holding it, really like letting it circle around.
Yeah.
And then letting go like the negativity that I've had. Or
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or something cleansing.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So how's everybody feel now from when you first got here? I mean, everybody's happy. I mean, we could feel that, but like, does everybody feel better? Misty? Yes, go ahead.
I feel like when you asked us to like kind of check in on ourselves, I felt like a lot of like just anxiousness, which is like kind of normal for me. And I realized like through the first like few times of like doing the breathing, I was like almost like ahead of myself and like ahead of you. And then it didn't take too long though for me to be like right into, and then I like that you didn't count the last time, because then that really helped me like realize how like in tune I was with
Oh, okay, good, good. I'm so glad. Yay. Yeah, it's really cool. I was at a thing this last weekend, and it was funny. They took a moment of silence, or like, let's take a moment of silence, and it was like literally half a second was their moment of silence, and we were kind of laughing about that, because like, that's how these people roll. Moment of silence, like, we'll take a moment of silence. Okay, and we're gonna say this prayer. And it was like, and so my girlfriend Carrie and I, we were talking about how sometimes when we're with people, because we're both really fast talkers, we're from the Midwest, and for some reason Midwesterners just like, we can roll, man, we can talk fast. And so sometimes when we're with people who talk slower, we're like, you want to finish their sentence so that they can get to the point, you know. It's like there's something about like not trying to run ahead of everything, you know, all the time, and that's what we do. So
Like you said, going from one thing to another,
yeah,
which was my day today.
yes,
It was just
yeah,
and that and this and this, and I gotta go here and this. And
yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna miss meditation. I'm literally putting salmon in the oven as I'm running out the door. And my husband's like, I want to go. I'm like, you would have been ready.
And you would have been ready. No, you're in charge of dinner. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. You snooze, you lose, pal.
It's either salmon or meditation.
You can't have both, bro. That's awesome. So yeah, so we do. We just
feel better.
good. I'm so glad, Misty. That makes me happy. So yeah, it is. It's just like slowing down, you know. I've been thinking about like how when we do these things so quickly and we're constantly in the state of go, 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 we get offended really, really easily. We project really easily. There are so many things that come out of this rushing that we're always doing, and I don't think we are meaning to do it. I know that. I know people aren't meaning to do it, but in the rushing and that constant having to go, what we're doing is we're like, it's a wake of destruction that we can't even really, we don't notice that we're leaving behind us. And like I said, it's either like we're judging situations or like this person's an idiot or you know what I mean? And it's like if we just slow down a minute, like we wouldn't be in that space, but we're just like so quick to, you know, do these things. So let your breath be your love. Okay, everybody, so just really quick, and as far as announcements go, I really do want to make sure that I touch on these things. June is this coming month, and we still have some spots for kids camp for the bigger kids, not for the littler kids. So the bigger kids spots, we have spots open for that. And
bigger kids with the age ranges?
It's 9, 10, 11, 12?
12.
Yeah, 9 through 12. So 9, 10, 11, 12. And but the little kid spots are all filled. And then that is for the bigger kids, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting the 9th. So it's like the 9th, the 11th, and the 13th. Is that right? Yeah. And so they get the yoga mat and they do all kinds of cool, you know, yoga-like activities and stuff. And then, of course, yoga. And so it's a really cool thing. Then in the very first week, we have Asha, Christina Rich. She has her dance class on the first Friday of the month. And I believe the archetype this month is Temperance. And then we have the Goddess Circle. One of our Reiki practitioners, Amanda Sanchez, she does Goddess Circles at her home normally, but it's becoming summer. It's too hot, so she's moving them here. So I think she still has some spots open for that for for the first Saturday of the month. Then, just in a way of like, wow, something fresh and new, we have on Thursday nights, we used to have the sobriety circle on the second Thursday of the month, and then the middle road class on the fourth Thursday of the month. Those will be moving. The sobriety circle now will be moving to the second Friday of the month, and it will be at 6:30 p.m. And the reason why we're doing this is because Thursday nights now at 8 p.m. we will have a breathwork class. And so that will be kind of like more of a shamanic type breathwork class, and that will be led by Dawn. So now the studio has 2 breathwork classes. So one on Thursday at 8 p.m. and the other one is on Sunday at 6 p.m. So, and 2 different teachers. Eric teaches Saturday or Sunday night rather, and so kind of like a more masculine vibe with him. And then Dawn teaches on Thursday nights, and hers is feminine. Both super intense. Both will give you what you're looking for. You're just held in a different space, but really cool. Both are very, very powerful. So play with it if you need more breath.
Does that start next Thursday?
It would be
Not this-
next,
not
yeah,
this
not this one, next Thursday. Yep,
In June.
yeah, in June. Yep, yep. So, and then the other thing that I want to mention is that we do have our gong, our summer solstice gong workshop, or it's more like a event. Drop Car, one of our Kundalini amazing women. She does that on the solstices. So we do those twice a year. If you've not had a gong event done or a gong session with Drop Car, I really strongly encourage that you do it. It is the best way to reset your central nervous system. This is why we do it at the solstice. It is like an amazing, amazing experience. So really, really intense. But okay, I think that's it. Is that all of it, Paige? Should I bring up all the important stuff?
It's on the 21st.
What's at the 21st?
Leslie.
Oh, and Nestle, this is really important. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. We're having somebody come up from Tucson, and this is really a cool workshop. So, and I really encourage you guys to, I'm going to try to give it credit in my speech, and I probably will fumble this all up. But so, does anybody know anything about astrology? So astrology is kind of a cool thing, right? And so these planets are kind of like little puppet masters in our energies sometimes. And we don't really know why. We take a breath at the moment of birth. We take a breath, and wherever all those little balls are in the universe and our little energetic pull connected to them dictates a lot of how we move through the world. That's the most watered down explanation that I'm going to give to you about it, okay? And so sometimes these planets, they have a lot of energy to them. And then you kind of think of them like in an archetypal way, but then there's ways that you can kind of make the planets work better for you so that they, because sometimes we're like, oh man, Saturn's just kicking my hide. But like there's ways to make friends with Saturn and Venus and all of these different things. So she's teaching a class. It's a 2-part class on how to like really, because Venus will be going through a huge transition a week and a half or something like that later. And so she's doing this class on teaching us, she's going to do a little bit of chart work for people who want their charts read and understood, and then how you get that Venus energy to like really, really work for you. So Venus is all about like love and abundance and money and attraction and things like that. So it would, if you're like one of those people that you're like, I could use a little bit of that, then come to that workshop, okay? Because she's really smart, the things that she does. Like she's a really very interesting woman, and I'm super grateful that I found her. So anyway, so look for that. Grab a calendar on your way out. It'll make life easier, and then I can shut up. Okay, have a good night, everybody.